Now we would pass to another chapter, another thing into the nature. Another thing is there. So Vedanti, now first we would like to understand. Can you see and say what about the pictures here? Vedanti, first, can you see?
This is Sri Ramakrishna's some temple. I don't know this temple.
But where is it?
I don't know. I didn't see.
Have you seen any time the picture?
No.
No. Akash Lina? No, again can't hear you properly. Again, one more. Yes, it is in Kamatpukur. So Vedanti, check this. This is Kamatpukur, the temple, the sanctum sanctorium. This one is on the place where Sri Ramakrishna was born, and backside there one is see, you can see thatched house. The two-story was not, but the left side one, that one thatched house is also there. That was used by Sri Ramakrishna. So this is in Kamarpukur, the Sri Ramakrishna temple, and the thatched house used by Sri Ramakrishna in that place. Now we will try to pass with another chapter, another thing. It is your matters. So matter is matters. Then what is matter? First, we like to understand what is matter. How can we define it? Before defining it, we would like to gather many things. So see, many objects are there: bread, milk, potato, computer, then gas in the balloon, then the bench. And can you say, Vedanti, is there anything common in them?
Yes, the solid, liquid, and gas, that is matter, is common in all of these.
No, but all are not solid, not all are liquid, but something must be common. What's that? Apparently, they are very different, but certainly there is something common. Akash Lina, what's common?
It is the matter, there is solid, liquid, and gas.
No, solid, liquid, and gas, but all are not solid, neither liquid nor gas.
Bread and mango, the bench and this computer are solid, the milk is liquid, and the balloons are gas.
No, couldn't hear you properly, and there is no mentioning about solid, liquid, and gas. If you mention that, then you cannot answer, because bread is solid, but the liquid milk is liquid. Then what is the common in them? Okay, so the point is here. Come here. So all these things are different, so to say, but some are very common. Three things are common. That is the definition will matter in this case. Here also you can see the iron rod, copper rod, then lemon juice, then water, all these things are there. Then how to define matter? Matter is your anything that has mass, occupies space, and can be understood by sense organs are known as matters. Three things are there: mass, occupy space, that is volume, and understood by sense organs, means sense perceived object. Write it down. So that will be your matter. So in case of your bread, milk, computer, balloon gas, whatever may be, all are having three things: having mass, occupying some space, and can be perceived by sense organs. So can be perceived by sense organs or can be understood by the sense organs, then it is known as matter. So three basic characteristics of a characteristics of matter must be there. So three basic things are here. All the time you may not be able to perceive through sense organs immediately. With some device may be required, but first 2 points must be there, that mass and occupy space of matter. So in case of properties of matter, what is the property? It is the characteristics by which you can describe anything of a substance, like a substance. So property is a characteristics that can be used to describe a substance. Write it. Properties of matter. Then what is property? A characteristics that can be used to describe a substance. If you want to say milk is liquid, means you are saying some property. If you want to say that your bread is solid, then you are saying some property. Means there is a characteristics. You want to describe it. This are both properties, both physical and chemical properties. Two types of properties are there, both physical and chemical properties. What are physical properties? I will also show, and what are chemical properties? I will also talk about that. So two types of properties are there, physical and chemical. Now, physical properties. Some physical properties like volume, the space occupied, density, mass per volume, color, melting point at which it will be from solid to liquid. So at a point, sometimes the ice is there, a solid, it will be in liquid. So that will be our melting point. So volume, density, color, melting point, etc. are physical properties of matter. Write it down. So if anytime it is asked, give a physical property of water, then you have to say something, that it is colorless, odorless. If it is mentioned that you mention the color or physical property of milk, so then chemical properties. Chemical properties are like chemical composition, means matter is made of what? If you say water is made of two things, then that is the chemical composition. Then chemical reactivity, water will react with something, like water will react with sodium, or water will react with calcium, if you like that. So hydrogen, sometimes you know that, or nitrogen is gas is present in the air. Nitrogen will react with someone. So these are chemical properties. These are chemical properties. Write it down. So composition, made of what, and then chemical reactivity, how matter behaves, are chemical property. Reactions, how it will interact. You will find if you keep an iron nail outside, you will find there is rusting. Rusting is a chemical reaction because oxygen and water vapor present outside will react with iron and it will create rust. So that is a chemical reaction. It is known. Candle is burning. Candle is burning and we are not getting back the candle. So that is a chemical reaction. Candle is burning means it is reacting with oxygen present in the air. And we are getting light and at the time getting carbon dioxide and water vapor. That's why we are not getting back the candle once more. So these are chemical reactions, chemical reactivity. So physical properties and chemical properties, both the properties are there in case of matter. Now first understand and then you will write or something. First check this one. States of matter. 2 points we want to know first. One is definite shape and definite volume. Definite shape, wherever you are keeping the substance, if the shape is not changed, suppose the potato, if you keep in a bag, in a tumbler, in a plate, it will not change its shape. So definite shape. And also if you keep the potato anywhere, the volume of the potato, that means space occupied by potato, will not be changed. So definite volume. So in case of potato, we can see definite volume and definite shape. But in case of milk, if we take it in a glass, the shape will be according to glass. If we put it in a plate, it will take the shape of the plate. If we take it in a cup, it will take the shape of the cup. So there is no definite shape. There is a shape, but there is no definite shape. try to understand this point. There is a shape of this milk, but according to the container, but there is no definite shape of milk. But the volume will remain shape. Suppose a glass containing 200 ml, 200 milliliter of milk, wherever you are keeping 200 milliliter of milk will be there. So definite volume is there. Again, in case of air, suppose air is present in the balloon, then if you release that air into a square cube, or square type or cube type box, then the air will occupy that box and it will be the shape of that. So there is no definite shape of the air. And if the volume of this balloon, suppose half liter volume, and if you put it in a 1 liter box, then it will occupy 1 liter volume. So there is no definite volume also. So the point is, you can have a definite shape and definite volume only in case of this potato. One thing you can get in case of milk, but in case of air, you will not get this thing. So this will happen for many substances. First one, it is solid, where you will get definite shape and definite volume. In case of liquid, you can get definite volume, but no definite shape. In case of gas, you won't get either definite shape or definite volume. Do you have any question now? Akashmina, Vedanti?
Yes, I can't understand the volume. It is not clear to me.
Volume is, suppose the potato, if you keep this potato anywhere, so it will occupy the space. It will occupy the space. If you take this potato from here and to keep it here in a plate, suppose in a plate you keep it, then the potato will take the same space. It will not change. Is it? If you
No.
if you put it in a bag, it will also occupy the same space. So that is definite volume. Is it? The space,
Yes.
space occupied by any substance, that is known as volume. And in case of potato, if you put it anywhere, it will occupy the same space. So that is it is having definite volume. Is it okay?
Yes.
Okay, then write this table. Write this table, and you need not to draw, but only write whatever written and mark, tick mark and cross mark, and remember this thing. So at that time you have to judge from this point. If you are asked to say, suppose T is given to you and said whether T is a liquid, solid or gas, you have to justify it. And then how to justify? Quickly, so Vedanti, can you say, is T a liquid, a solid or gas? Justify.
Tea is liquid
Why?
because if we pour it in a glass, it will take the shape of the glass. And if we pour it in something else, it will take that shape. But it has no definite shape and no definite volume. It has definite volume but no definite shape.
So it is definite volume but no definite shape. Right, that's right. So okay, so we first now we want to classify matter. So in another way we can classify matter into 3 ways. What are the, Akashlina, what are the 3 things matters can be classified? Okay, your voice is today not coming properly. Okay, I got. So solid liquid has 3 things as 3 states of matter, and 3 in this way also we can classify matter. So we can classify matter in this way also. So now solid, how to define it? From the table we are going to define it. A substance that has a definite shape and definite volume is known as solid. Write it. Solid, now the definition, a substance that has a definite shape and a definite volume is known as solid. Examples: wood block, iron rod, many more things are there. Your pen, your copy, table, everything you can say like that, having a specific shape and specific volume will be solid. Side chair having a speciality. Vedanti, can you say what speciality is there in the left side chair?
It is a rocking chair.
Yes, it's a rocking chair. Not only standing, but you can rock. You can have an amazing rocking. That type of things is here, rocking chair. So all are solid, and you can. So these are all solid, because if you iron bar, if you put anywhere, it will take the same shape. It will keep it same shape. It will keep it same volume. Then liquid. Akash Lina, define it. Liquid. Write it down. So a substance that has a definite volume but no definite shape is called liquid. A substance that has a definite volume but no definite shape is called liquid. Examples also. So here as definite volume but no definite shape means shape is changed according to the container. Tea, lemon juice, etc. are all liquid. Vedanti, can you identify the left side? What is there?
Left side.
Yes.
It's a perfume.
Perfume.
Yes.
Perfume is like this. I know that perfume will be for smell part, and that will be a liquid one. Akash Lina, what is in the left side? No, what is the name of the substance? Not the characteristic, but this. Okay, so first I will write, and that is iodine gas. Iodine gas having violet color, pinkish violet. A substance that has neither a definite volume nor a definite shape is known as gas. Write it. A substance that has neither a definite volume nor a definite shape is known as gas. Iodine gas. In balloon we can put sometimes air, sometimes other. Vedanti, can you say what are the things we can put in balloon other than air?
Gas we can.
Name one gas which can be put there.
Nitrogen.
They can be, but generally we put sometimes in the local hydrogen gas. And it is, you will find that balloon is going upward because of its lightness. So at that time hydrogen gas is added. So hydrogen is mentioned here. It is a gas present in the air, but when it is present, when it is kept in balloon, it will be lighter than the air, and then it will float and it will go upward. So this is your hydrogen gas. So this is the things. Now we can change one state to another, from solid to liquid, liquid to gas, gas to liquid, liquid to solid back. That is known as change of state. Next time remind me that we should start from here as a new chapter, but earlier we can have a revision. So up to this point, come with your prepared lesson. Next time, come prepare with your eye and the ear part, and this one, this little part of the matter what we discussed today. So that next time we can prepare ourselves with that. So that's all That's all for today.